Welcome back to the world of fallen heroes. Actually, no, screw that world. We're going to be in mine. And am I supposed to have an intro planned? Doesn't matter. Weston Newdale and Buck Williams. And that was an accident. Lucas Osborne. Wake up in a field. A green field filled with rainbow-colored roses. Did everything freeze again? Okay.
Wow. Drug.
It glitched for a moment.
Oh.
Gosh darn it.
Wouldn't.
Everything's freezing up.
It's gone.
Okay.
Oh, I started acting for you, and you're not even here.
Everyone cut out for me.
Well, yeah, you're...
I started acting for you.
Aaron, that means
it's called
it's your
acting,
fault. Just
right?
leave.
Oh no,
No,
you're back.
don't.
You're back now.
Just do audio, Aaron.
You're all
Just do audio.
you're all
Just do
pixels.
audio.
You're all pixels, my dude. All
Not
right,
enough JPEG.
Okay.
Aaron
back.
has entered the
just
chat.
do audio.
Okay, fine.
It works better when.
Okay,
Okay. You were acting.
so Lucas Osborne and Buck Williams are now they woke up in a green field of rainbow-colored roses.
And
Am I on acid?
you
I've been experimented on by the government.
You recognize Lucas, but
Where the heck am I?
you don't
What the heck?
recognize the other boy. Weston,
Do I
can you introduce yourself? At least describe yourself.
Yes. Weston Newdale. He is. Hold on. What time is this taking place? For
In
Grand River?
between season 1 and season 2.
Okay, gotcha. Weston looks like a teenager in the middle of his teenage years. He's 15. And
Bro, same age.
nice. He's got brown hair, not particularly long, not particularly styled in any one way either. He does have glasses. He's not muscular or toned. He's just like, his body just kind of exists in a permanent state of normal.
All right, so then
And that is the other
I
boy that you
suppose.
see.
And who?
I'm talking to Buck.
Oh.
And Weston, you do not recognize either of these people.
am
What the heck is this?
I on
Yes, Jason.
LSD?
Um,
I mean, it's a very pretty field, but I think I'm on LSD. Am I being experimented on by the government? Is this a revival of MK Ultra? That's the only way you'd be here.
I missed
Otherwise, if I wasn't on it,
Alright.
there's no way I'm not an asset.
And
If I was
Just
sober,
for
if I was
reference,
Mr.
sober, there's no
Williams,
way you'd be
Weston, you will not get any of the references from any time after 1987.
Yes. I was just thinking about that. Oh, like, we're from different times.
here. So yeah, I'm ranting and raving about how I'm probably on acid because
Mr.
otherwise
Williams?
there's no way.
Mr. Williams,
What?
hi.
What do you want,
It's
boy?
me,
What?
It's me, Lucas. It's me.
Yeah, I know it's you. I'm
Start-
saying I should.
I just wanted to make sure, man. Dude. Jeez, come
Huh?
out.
I am calm. I'm just
Ah,
trying to run through all the
Who are
possibilities.
you?
I think I'm.
look.
That's weird.
Hey, boy.
Hold on.
Hey man, who are you?
I can't go through another thing with new people. Who are you? How
I was
did
asking you the same question. Also, why are you dressed like Marty McFly?
That movie's come out.
That movie has come out by then, but you know what it means.
1983.
Okay.
The third one
That was
hadn't come
85.
out until like 1990 or something.
I don't think it was 1985, so
Yeah,
you're good.
So yeah.
either one.
I mean, Martin McFly kind of dressed how all of kids do now. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about now, boy? You been living under a rock? You part of a
Like,
cult?
that's how all... I looked them up and down, and, you know, I'm going to be honest. Probably teenager fashion hasn't changed that much. It's probably still jeans and t-shirts.
Yeah.
However,
It's Buck that looks weird.
I'm looking at a kid and an adult man.
Yes.
What is the adult man wearing?
Oh, me? Oh, what would Buck be wearing right now? I don't think much
Turtleneck
about the
to
clothes
cover up
he's
as
wearing.
much skin as possible.
Honestly, when I kind of imagine Buck, I just kind of imagine like neck up is just like a skinny white guy with a baseball cap, and beneath that is just like a vague form.
A vague form.
I don't think of what clothes he's wearing. It's just a baseball cap.
Like I said, turtlenecks to cover up as much skin as possible. Can't have them shooting darts.
He's wearing a tactile neck. He's wearing a black turtleneck. He's wearing a tactile neck and some black jeans and combat boots. Why is he dressed in all black? I don't know. It's Buck. He's probably just does that to be covert on some days.
Yeah.
What
I
you're
know.
missing is the beret.
Good thing it's not a black suit, Buck.
Yeah.
You mean
I
like a
looked
gimp
up
suit?
and down, and I'm like,
No.
where are you from?
We're from what's that town's name again?
Roxwell, Illinois.
Roxville, Indiana. That's right.
Illinois, Buck.
Illinois. He's like Sherlock Holmes. There's no room in his brain for where he actually lives relative to everywhere else.
I'm from Colorado.
Oh, Colorado. That's a beautiful place. They got the Air Force there.
It's a
No trust the
magical
Air Force.
place, but
Well,
other than that,
Okay, can someone please explain to me how we got here?
I was gonna
I wish
ask
I could
you
tell
the
you,
same
kid.
thing. My name is Jason Voorhees.
Weston.
His name's Lucas.
No, don't tell my name, man.
I don't think it
Gotta
matters
be
at this point. We're all in
covert.
deep.
We've got to be.
We're all in
We're
deep.
all in
Inconspicuous.
flowers.
Yes, deep grass.
Inconspicuous, man. We're all
And you would also
deep
understand the
grass.
Jason Voorhees reference because Friday the 13th came out in 1980. So
Here's
cool.
the thing:
Um,
the popularization of Jason Voorhees didn't happen until number 2. I don't know when that came out.
which was like 1983, right?
Are they?
Probably.
I think it was 1983. I'm gonna assume that it was. It was
It
very,
all depends
yeah,
on
no.
whether or not
I think it was the
Weston has
following
seen
year
the
actually, because that was how things happened a lot of times. It was like, we got enough money to make another one. Let's do it right now, literally right
It
now.
all
Get the
depends on
camera
if
crew.
you've seen the movie.
Yeah. So,
Probably.
yeah, that
Quick question.
it remains to be seen whether you've seen it, but you know the name. But anyway,
We don't know. We don't know this kid, man.
Can you guys tell me the current year? Because I've had some experiences in the past that
Anno Domini 2016.
What? Buck, I don't speak.
That's what
Italian.
AD stands for, you elementary school boy.
I'm in high school, but whatever.
yeah, for me it's 1987.
What? Are you saying
Well, we
you've
are
time
truly
traveled?
in a little situation. Well, it seems as though we have, or perhaps we're outside of time. Let's pick a direction and go somewhere.
Yeah, Patrick, can you
Uh,
explain our surroundings to us other than just a
You were in a
of
field
rainbow flowers?
with rainbow roses.
Thanks.
You
This is
you look around. You know something is off about your surroundings, but your brain won't tell you what. Just something is off.
could Buck kind of try and search his brain for what exactly is wrong? Kind of listen to his
Roll
intuition.
brains. Difficulty of 10.
Difficulty of 10.
Please don't tell me to roll
Gotta-
brains.
Oh man, I got a 9, but I'm going to use a token to just bump that up. So now I have 3.
Excellent
You know that in this place you're in, even if you walk somewhere for a direction for a long time, You may turn around and something has appeared behind you. Logic isn't a thing here.
Okay, wait. Okay. What, hey, wait a minute. Let me try something. Is there like a small rock or something by my feet near me?
Yes.
I pick it up, just turn a direction, and just rocket it as far as I can.
And you
I
throw
think
it,
all of us should duck.
and it goes about 10 feet, and it stops midair. Floating there.
Okay.
I thought it would come around. I thought it would come back around like a.
What's
I thought it would come back
happening?
around like a. I thought it would come back around like a Pac-Man board.
What is
Well, that's
happening?
just
But
new.
Williams, Mr. Williams, we've never experienced anything like this before.
Hello?
Let's go check it out. That-
What?
And
Who's
you,
that?
you turn around, and you see a man sitting there. At a table with a chessboard on it. This man is wearing a purple suit and a bowler hat. Fancy a game of chess?
You play?
Yes.
I hate
It was
that you're
a
just
strong
naming
suit.
buttons.
It's
You a
never my
grandmaster?
strong
What are
suit.
you? What's your play level?
Buck, we've met before.
Oh yeah, you're that guy Edge, right?
Yes.
What? You've seen this guy before?
Weston,
bro?
we have not.
Bro?
Me and
I bet
James.
a couple
we
times.
haven't.
He's
I've met a
masked.
good number of people who show up mysteriously at
Yep.
strange times.
Me
You
and
happen
James
to
have
know-
met.
What is this guy talking about, Buck?
Oh, I didn't mean to
well,
take you along.
he-
It doesn't matter.
He's one of the guys who helped us find the mirror shards, or he is the guy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
Excuse
do.
me.
Wait, what?
What mirror shards?
Who are you?
they met you see into
you
another
know the
dimension. They're
mirror.
pretty
You know
awesome.
the mirror that Lizzie broke. It broke in their dimension too.
Wait, what?
What are you talking about? What? I have
doesn't
no idea what
matter.
you're talking about. I'm kind of
Now
new
I'm
Here.
confused.
I'm kind of new here.
Okay.
But-
You
And
see-
they're
Excuse me.
they're looking for the
Yeah.
shards of that mirror.
here's what's going on, as far as I can gather. I am from a different dimension than
Bro,
you
what?
two. I'm
Then
from a
what-
different dimension than you two, and right now we're kind of in this weird pocket dimension, and all three of us have ended up here in some way, somehow.
Hmm.
Oh,
So my friend encountered a mirror that showed her some alternate reality stuff, to say the least, and it ended up breaking. And so, if what this purple clothed man says is true, then that mirror is the same for you in your universe.
All right.
It shows people things
I'm
from
not
other
following.
realities. You're not
I'm not
supposed to be
following.
following. You're not meant to be here.
Then why am I here?
I don't know. I must have made a wrong turn or calculation.
You
Albuquerque?
made a wrong turn.
At Albuquerque? Am I right?
High fives, Buck. I high five, Buck.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, okay.
So then, why'd you bring us here? What's the point? We know we know what it does now. What makes it so important? And besides, wasn't I originally supposed to be looking for like Malcorp or something? That didn't really
Oh,
lead anywhere.
that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You're not looking
Huh?
at the big picture here. You see,
Frankly, I don't know what it.
all
I
of
don't
reality
care about the
is
big
under attack, and you're focusing on some unimportant Malcorp.
Dude, who
Well,
are you to say
I
that
wasn't aware
this is unimportant?
of the whole Malcorp thing, or sorry, the realities thing. I was just under the impression that Malcorp was some bad people. So
I wouldn't happen to recognize the name Malcorp, would I?
Roll brains. Difficulty of
Please
12.
don't tell me to roll brains. Please don't tell me to roll brains, please.
14.
Baines.
Oh my gosh.
You've heard the name before. A long time ago, while you were in a history class, they were talking about an old organization called Malcorp, but they dissolved a long time ago.
Interesting. I've heard the name Malcorp, though. It would appear that we obviously come from different dimensions, so many things will probably be different.
I don't
Not
think that's
hopefully.
obvious, man. You might just be a time traveler.
Well,
I don't think so.
And that'd
What
be
time
awesome.
would be Lucas? What time would we be in anyway? And why would he pull us
we
with him
are
anyway?
time travelers now. If I come from a different time than you, and we're meeting at some point, then yes, we're time travelers.
Time doesn't matter
At
here.
least in some regard. But regardless,
Jason's gonna be so impressed.
in my universe, or at least my timeline, if that makes it any better, Malcorp was dissolved quite a while ago, if I recall. I can't remember. I don't remember why or even how.
This is strange, man.
They're still going strong in our world. They make a lot of weird stuff and experiment on people.
Why are you talking about Malcorp? They don't matter. Do you not understand?
Because
this?
to us, they do
But,
matter.
well, then what does matter?
Okay.
Reality, don't you
Purple
care?
Cloak Man.
Well, yeah, but okay, then why are we the ones meant to save it? What do we do?
I didn't say you were meant to save it. The
Okay,
only
Mr. Purple Cloak Man. Mr. Ed, if I heard correctly.
edge is what they call me.
Mr.
I'm
Ed.
I'm gonna call him Mr. Ed.
So, we're not supposed to be here. According to you, you took a wrong turn.
No. He's not
how-
supposed to be here. He points at Lucas. I didn't mean to take him
What?
So,
Why'd you take them then?
because
Why
they're
us here?
important.
Did you
You
say
You
I'm
don't. You
not-
don't matter, Lucas.
Buck
Dude,
and me have a
I-
strong connection,
but I've helped Buck. Does that mean
and
nothing?
Weston has a strong connection to my enemy.
to your what?
Enemy.
Enema.
You see,
Uh,
I'm trying to
hold on.
save reality, and he's
Okay,
trying
what
to
are you trying to
destroy
save?
it.
Say reality from.
I'll be back in a minute.
The void.
I don't
What
like
the
that. That sounds like a thing from a comic book.
Why are you talking
I
to me?
see.
Loops him off.
The void is trying to destroy reality, and I'm trying to destroy the void so that reality can go on. You are connected to the void, so I assumed you are either strongly connected, as in would do what it says, or you can help me.
Well, here's the thing. I kind of glance over at Buck and Lucas, just kind of thinking it over in my head whether I should say this or not. And finally, I'm like, screw it. There's no point in withholding information at this point, at least not this information. Yeah, I do have some sort of connection with the void. I mean, I can channel it in some way and make things disappear, but as far as I know, or as far as I'm aware, I can't do anything else.
I am so lost.
Please stop talking.
Then why am I
Child.
here? Yes.
You don't matter in this situation. I didn't mean to take
Okay.
you too.
Mr. Ed, can you send him back if he's not supposed to be here?
I don't have much control over things that don't
Then how did we
concern
get
me.
here? How did we get here, man?
I brought you here.
If you have no control, how'd you do that?
I said over things that don't concern me. You were probably just dragged along like a stowaway. And suddenly you see as the chess set completely disappears. Even X
Okay.
seems a little confused.
Honestly, I think
That's not
I'm
supposed to happen.
dreaming. I think I'm dreaming. You guys aren't real. Just gonna wait until it's not. Wake up. Okay. Because the pendulum's
And
Lucas, is it? This
Yes.
isn't a dream. Trust me,
how do I know it's not a dream?
because I've been through similar things so many times, and the amount of wishing that it was a dream never came to fruition. There was one time when it was, but that was awful, and it actually had real life repercussions. So, I can tell you right now that you're not dreaming.
That does not help.
Because
At
I'm
all.
not dreaming.
Not all I know, you're not just speaking from my imagination.
You see as Edge vanishes.
Oh, great.
But how he vanished was interesting. He didn't just disappear. He looked in pain for a moment and struggled. And
I
then
am-
disappeared.
I am being called away to dinner,
Oh.
so make up an excuse for Buck to be away very soon.
Okay.
What's happened, by the way? Where are we right
Next,
now? What's
he
happening?
goes,
Nothing.
There was some
Alright.
information.
Uh,
That's about it.
We're still no closer to figuring out what's going on.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, well then, yeah, figure out a way for me to get out of the scene, or at least do something
now.
that would preoccupy the character.
For now, at least.
Okay.
All right.
Buck disappears.
With Mr. Ed,
Okay, yeah, I shouldn't be too long, but I'm gonna eat dinner. And Buck just literally goes,
Well, he's gone.
Okay.
okay, with Mr. Ed gone and Buck gone, I'm gonna look over to where Buck threw the rock. Is it still floating there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go up to approximately where it, like essentially right under it if I can, and try to like touch the invisible force that it flew into. Is it tangible? Can I touch it?
You just touched the rock. In fact, as soon
No,
as
no,
you
no,
touched
not the rocket, not the rocket itself.
Okay.
Yeah, just like as if there was a wall that
no,
the rock
there's nothing
stuck
there.
into and under it. So the rock is just floating up above me. This is strange. I mean,
You
a
don't
lot of
say.
things.
I'm alone without my friend. And Mr. Williams, I don't know anything here.
All right,
Mhm.
I mean, Lucas,
Yeah.
I know you have probably a lot of questions. But
You don't
trust
say.
me. Well,
I mean, I've experienced some weird stuff now. Like both my, no one remembers what happened that night at the movie
What?
theater.
so you have already experienced strange things.
Yeah,
Strange things.
but
What happened in the movie
I'm the
theater?
this superhero. You probably don't know who this is, depending. He's a werewolf. He's a superhero. I don't know how to mention. He disappeared. We thought he was killed. But
Superheroes?
Yes,
You guys have
superheroes.
Superheroes?
yeah, superhero. Yeah. And
Well, I guess that's not entirely
he disappeared along with the rest of his team, and then he just showed up in the movie theater for some reason. And me and Buck are the only ones
suddenly,
that
both
remember.
of you are in the forest.
Okay.
There are no rainbow roses. There is no rock.
We're in a forest.
And you
All right, can I
hear
pick up a rock?
chopping,
No, go ahead. Trumpets.
chopping of an axe.
Oh, chopping. That makes more sense.
I don't like this.
All right, Luke. Just
You better not tell Jason, I'm afraid.
Lucas, just focus on your breathing right now. In and out. Let's go find whatever is chopping.
It's probably an axe.
So, I'm gonna try and head towards the sound of the chopping.
I'm going to follow
Whatever.
him.
And you move through the woods, and you come to a man in a small clearing chopping pieces of wood. He's
What does he
wearing.
look like?
He has short-ish brown hair. He's wearing a blue suit coat and a white polo and gray pants. And he has an eye patch on, a black eye patch over his right eye.
Can you describe it to me again?
He has short-ish hair, a black eye patch over his right eye, a blue suit coat, a white polo, and gray pants. Holding
And what was that last part?
gray pants,
Great.
and he's holding an old axe, wood chopping axe.
Does he resemble Weston?
Do you have to? You gotta do this every time.
Roll brains.
Oh no.
Difficulty
17.
never mind.
What did you roll?
17.
A 17.
Oh my god.
He looks like someone you've seen in the town, except for no, actually exactly like someone in the town. You've seen him at the antique shop every once in a while. Actually, no. He's the owner,
Do I remember his name?
Richter Hydron.
Hey, dude. Hey,
And
Hey,
he just continues chopping,
can he?
Mr.
No.
Richter?
and he
Can
stops,
Not hear me?
and he looks at you. Do I know you?
You,
Hi. I
you
whip my hand
own the
in front of his
shop.
face.
What?
An entity point.
What?
You can't hear me, can you?
You-
Nor can you see me, gosh darn.
You are.
Do I
Richter
know
Hydron,
you
right?
too? I didn't know there was.
Oh, you can see me.
I didn't
Okay.
know there was anyone else here. I thought it was only
Hey,
me.
listen.
Just got here.
Neither did we, dude.
How do
Actually,
you?
for that matter, do you know where we are?
We're in the woods.
In the woods where?
I don't know.
He doesn't know anything either.
He looks up. Quiet, please. Just stop talking.
Okay, fine. I'm barely talking anyway.
Not you. Not you.
Oh, I don't like that.
He's up there somewhere. In my head or in the sky. I don't know.
Do you know what it's called?
It's the
Is it?
it's
Is its name Edge?
What? No, it's it's the narrator of my story.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Why are you here?
Wait. Did you say man in the sky?
Yes, I said man in the sky.
Like God?
No.
You wearing a blindfold?
I can't see him. I just hear his voice. He's describing
don't-
everything that's happening to me right now. Stop.
I don't like this.
Please.
I don't like this.
I just need to continue chopping the wood. I have to chop the wood, okay?
Why do you have to chop the wood?
If I don't chop the wood, then they'll get me.
Who will get you?
Them.
Then.
I don't like
Specifically-
this.
And he points off into the woods, and you see just two glowing gray eyes floating off in the shadows.
I think we should get out of here.
They'll
Can we
get
leave
me.
now? Can we leave? I want to leave now.
And you see as it slowly begins to, the eyes slowly begin to come towards him.
Alright, you keep
And
chopping.
he picks up the axe and begins chopping again. And they
I
slowly go back.
I want to approach the eyes.
What are you doing, man?
You slowly walk over to the eyes. And that's all they are, just two gray eyes. They're just eyeballs. They don't have any form. You know they're eyes for some reason, but they're just two orbs.
You're them.
It doesn't look like it moves, but you know it's looking at you now.
What's going on, Weston?
I always expected them to be, well, less eyeball-y.
And it slowly
Dude,
moves
we gotta
towards
leave.
you
Can we leave now?
until
I don't
it's
like this at
right
all.
in front of your face. And for a moment, you see a human's eyes. Brown eyes. You've seen them before, but actually roll brains. Difficulty of 8.
9.
Dude!
You were looking into the eyes of Riley Bull.
That would. That. This.
And then
this
it goes
makes
back to
sense.
gray.
So, can you?
Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Why are you talking to it?
Yeah, why are you talking to it? Can't believe I'm agreeing with this guy.
Because you're them, and I've never gotten to meet them before.
Do
Why?
you know what that is?
Why would you want to meet them?
Wait, can you say that again?
Why would you want to meet them?
I mean, I hear a lot about you. And you are always kind of wrapped in this mysterious shroud of, oh, they're them. Who's them? They.
And the
Who's
eyes
they? Them.
suddenly turn to dark green eyes.
Weston, can we leave now?
And you see the eyes
Lucas,
tilt
hold on.
as if they recognize you.
Do I recognize them?
Get it, them? Ha.
No. And then they turn
I
back
lost-
to gray.
Those eyes.
I run back up to Weston and try to pull him away. We gotta go now, please.
Lucas, we
Don't like
wait.
this
Where
place.
are we gonna go?
I don't know.
We
How did we
can't
get here
go
in the first
anywhere.
place?
And you see as about 50 trees just disappear.
Are you doing this? I asked them.
They don't react.
Wait a second. Do you have control here?
They don't react.
Why are you talking to it?
And now the eyes look like your eyes.
Can't imagine you like me very much.
And now there's a face around the eyes. Your face.
Oh dear.
I've seen this before.
And now a body. Your body.
I haven't.
And your clothes.
I've only had nightmares. Can
But
we go
there's
now,
something
please?
off about it. You don't know what. And then you are just looking at yourself. Or they are just looking through your eyes.
Did you bring us here to this forest?
It tilts its head.
Did you make Edge go away?
It shakes its head.
I don't like to think about what could keep Edge away. It's.
Did you?
Why are you talking to it?
This
It's.
the shrill voice comes out of its mouth. Did you?
Steven?
Steven.
What are you talking to it?
Lucas, I'll explain in a bit.
Fine.
You see, as it looks down at its hands, it seems struggling. child.
You're
Weston.
You're trying to. Are you trying to use your powers?
You see, as it tries to move its arms, it seems to be struggling. As if it can't entirely move. It looks around. Where?
I don't know where we are, Steven. I don't even know if you're really Steven, because you weren't Steven a minute ago. You were them. Or they were you, or they were them and then became you. It's hard to know at this point. But you're... I don't think your spirit can work here.
What? Oh my gosh. You're gonna have to explain this, man.
You see, as his body
I'll explain.
begins to shake and evaporate into the air until there's nothing but the gray eyes again.
Okay,
What
what
did-
just happened?
Lucas!
Dude,
And now
I
you're
am
back in the
new
field.
here. Oh, come on.
Ugh, fine.
Edge is standing there.
Oh no, not you again.
We're going to have a long chat about that. He
You
points.
know what just happened.
I don't control what happens here. It just helps me gain control of myself.
Where did you go?
I went away. I didn't choose.
Away to where?
I don't. Let's just say I had a long chat with your owner.
Owner? You didn't talk. Kane's dead,
Who?
and he doesn't own me.
Who's Kane?
Malk?
Okay.
Who?
If not Kane,
The Void, the only owner that matters.
oh, you talk.
I don't like this
You can
at
talk
all.
to the void.
Well,
I
I
think
don't
that's what
choose
it's
to. I just appeared there.
Well, what did he say, or what did they say?
It was confused that I was there. It tried to consume me. It didn't work. Luckily.
Wait, hold on. You work for them, don't you? If you're against the void, and them is the opposite of the void, if I correctly.
Them. Is
They.
Them
Is a what? A construct?
is a complicated subject. Because it was.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I just met them.
No one meets them.
Well, okay,
Those who meet them go mad.
Edge.
I honestly think I'm going mad right now.
Lucas,
If you tell me to shut up one more time, I'm going to flip you off so many times.
ask me a question. Lucas.
Why?
Ask me.
What's
a
going
question.
on?
Ask. I don't know.
Okay.
Why did you
Lucas,
want me to
if
ask
could
you a
just
question?
Be patient for a bit longer. I'll explain as much as I can when I've got some of my questions out of the way. Anyway, Ed, let me explain this to you. When you left, Lucas and I were transported to this forest. We heard chopping. We went and found
You're not
chopping,
supposed to be able to get
and
that.
we saw this man who I recognized from my town of Entity Point.
You see as Edge points off to the east. That's where you went. You can't see it, but I can.
Okay.
And
I
you
mean,
look off
sure.
to the side and you just see more of the field.
Anyway, we somehow ended up there just instantaneously. And we asked this man, Richter, what he was doing here. And he said, essentially, that he just had to keep chopping. He was chopping wood. And if he didn't chop wood, they, specifically they, would get him. And there was these two eyes off the distance that came
I'm
closer to him
surprised you
whenever he
didn't go
wasn't chopping.
mad.
There are so many things that could still make me go insane at this point. I don't know how I retained some of my sanity. Who knows? Maybe I probably lost some of my sanity. Regardless, I went and talked to them, and although they didn't say much, they did quite a few strange things. They changed their eyes to somebody I recognized, and then they changed it to somebody else who I didn't. And then they became me, or at least I glance over at Lucas again, thinking this over, another version of me. And then,
So you made them react. They don't react to things.
I mean, I think it was them, but it totally makes sense because the first person whose eyes they mimicked is a known conduit, so to speak, for their spirit.
Quite interesting.
Yeah, but I didn't get much out of them. Now, Lucas.
And suddenly both of you are in a grey prison cell.
Ah, come on!
Fantastic. Is it locked?
What?
Like, is it closed?
Yes.
Alright,
What?
well, I'm going to take this time before we go exploring or try to see what's going on. Lucas?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to explain some things to you. A lot of them probably aren't going to make sense, but that's okay. If, if there's been strange things going on where you're from, there have been plenty of strange things going on where I'm from. Essentially, who I am, my name, Weston Udale.
Okay.
A while ago, I was cloned by Kane Labs. I was cloned from the original, whose name is Revan. Well, I mean, now it's Revan. He was the original Weston Udale, and that was about 40
What's
years
Kane
ago.
Labs? Because Kane, this Kane, I only know them from Mr. Michael.
Mr. Michael?
He's a FBI agent
Oh, that's good.
who went to our town.
That's
Michael
good.
Caine, and my mom
Yeah.
likes to curse about his brother Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm Kane? Not a good dude.
All I know is that he's running for president where we are.
I don't know what he's like in your universe, but
Listen, I've never met the guy, nor do I want to. He's a politician. Please continue. This doesn't matter, please.
okay. So I'm a clone. I know that's hard to
Okay.
process. But
Not
Malcolm Kane-
honestly, not the
You
weirdest
hear
thing I've seen.
you hear muffled from the other from the right side of the room. Yes, politicians are quite jerks.
Who?
Lucas, we're gonna ignore that for the time being. We'll get to it in a
Okay.
minute.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
oh yes. Please
All
go
right.
on. Please go on.
Shut up, Wall. Walls don't talk.
You're right. Walls don't. Please continue.
All right, Lucas.
Okay.
We're going to disregard that for the time being. We'll get to it, like I said. Now, where I'm from, only recently have there been so-called conduits. So it's people who become conduits for spirits that give them special abilities. I am a conduit for, well, two things actually. Spirits can be mixed and matched to allow for certain things, but dominantly I am a conduit for the void. This allows me as a
That
digital-
doesn't sound good. But please, sorry.
Well, that is the ethical debate, isn't it? The void allows me to essentially erase things from existence. I can even
Can you erase my math test? Sorry, that doesn't matter.
I could certainly try. Actually, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I erased it. Well, I didn't erase an entire timeline. I basically backtracked my timeline and created two new ones. Because certain things happened that I won't tell you right now because they're pretty heavy-handed. But that aside,
I
friends,
am so confused.
my friends also have spirits. One of them, he is able to see if other people have spirits.
Okay.
And the way he sees them is they have this certain glow within them that matches to their spirits. So mine
Okay.
is orange, is the most easy to see, but beyond that, it is kind of like very starry and galactic, space void.
Like
That makes-
Star Wars.
Yes? Yeah, I suppose so. Another friend of mine, she is able to turn herself invisible.
Now that's cool.
That is cool. Another one of us can, from my understanding, take the life energy of other creatures and transfer it to other ones. At least that's how I've seen it before.
Okay. This is a lot. I hope you understand.
This is a lot.
I'm not going to be able to process this
Trust
right
me,
now.
I had to.
Don't worry, I'm writing it all down. Don't worry, man. I'm writing it all
Who are
down.
you, man?
I'm
Who are you?
I'm the wall. Remember that. That's what you
are
guys
the
said.
wall.
But seriously.
It doesn't
Who
matter
are
right
you?
now. Let's move on. I'm enjoying this.
But there are quite obviously, larger forces at play. As Edge was talking about, he is working to keep reality kind of in a sort of balance. The Void, who I'm accounting for,
It's glitching for me a little bit.
Um,
Aaron, can you turn
You-
off your camera?
Fine.
It works better if you do that.
but there are bigger forces at play and are still at play. But essentially, that's the basics.
The basics are complicated.
Yeah, well, the not basics are even more complicated.
Did I
Man,
need to know?
You live
did I
a
need-
crazy life.
Shut up! Did I need to know all of that? To
Well, you
understand
wouldn't stop asking.
what's going on?
And now you're here
Them,
with
they
me.
Shut up, Paul.
are basically what keeps the Void from destroying everything. They are kind of like the outer rim of the universe, if that makes it any easier to grasp. They're like a force field
Okay, I can understand that.
in the most basic
Okay.
way of explaining it.
Uh,
The Void lies beyond them.
okay. Maybe you should stop telling me so I can process what's going on right now.
And you said they're superheroes from your universe?
Yeah, do you not have superheroes in yours? They came over.
I mean, we
They arrived
don't
like
have
they just
I
appeared
hesitate
around
to
2
tell-
years ago.
Kira, but we definitely do have some form of powers. Spirits is what we call them.
Alright. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
our
so
superheroes just-
when did you guys
Gosh,
getting
darn it.
here or have anything to do with that?
Okay,
Shut up,
Mr. Wall,
you-
we can finally address you.
Who are you?
Are you talking from the other side of the wall, or are you the wall itself?
You called me the
Honest-
wall.
Honestly,
Why?
by this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
I am on the
Just-
other side of the wall. You're in a prison
Then who
right
are you?
now. My name is Deacon.
Okay.
All right, do you know how we got here?
No, you just appeared.
How'd
Oh.
you get here?
Where
I mean,
are
I didn't know you guys were there until you started talking. So,
How did you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
here?
where are we?
I was taken here. I killed
I mean, it's-
someone.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah,
It wasn't on purpose.
So
Great.
manslaughter.
It wasn't
Okay.
on purpose. Okay.
So manslaughter.
Well, you're not in a place for normal prisoners. Let's just say that.
Great. Okay, how do we get out of here?
Oh, if I knew that, I would be out of here.
I'm not talking to you.
Where are we?
He's back.
Everyone, I have some bad news.
What?
I
Well, now I'm being asked to do a chore, and they're probably going to force me to play a board game with him, so I'm probably going to have to leave this session.
Oh, come
Uh,
on.
But we can send Buck on his own adventure next time
We could.
or something.
You're right.
That'd be fun.
It could be. Yeah.
Because I don't want to miss this, but I think I'm going to have to.
Well, I mean, we didn't think Carson would be here, but he might actually come back, so.
Okay,
Who knows?
well, if he does, that would be it'll fill the hole that I leave. But yeah,
Well,
I'm going to have to go, but we'll just say that Buck has just popped out of existence as far as Lucas and
Weston.
Weston are concerned.
Actually-
So
Yeah, can we?
this
take,
is a
like-
pocket dimension. We can make up the rules as we go.
Yeah.
So
Can we take?
I'll
like,
just go on my own adventure next time.
Yeah.
Very sorry I got to dip out, but next time or sometime over the week, just fill me in on what happens,
Okay.
if anything, so that I can kind of be caught up to
Yeah.
speed. And
Yeah.
Okay.
sorry I had to do this to you guys.
It's okay.
It's good.
See you later. I'll see you on
Bye.
Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe.
Okay, so yes, we were talking about Wallman. Wallman is prisoner.
His name is Deacon.
Committed manslaughter.
Yeah.
So he's just another prisoner, not some like weird guy. Well, I mean, he is taking notes, but
He said he was. That does not mean he is.
yes, he's not some kind of experimenting freak who experiments on prisoners. I mean, he could be, but like, he's not a prisoner. is what I'm saying. But
Yes.
yes, he's not
I
unofficial.
loved
I
your
hope
I loved your story, by the way. It was amazing. I wrote it all down.
Deacon, was it? Yeah.
How?
I have rocks.
Oh,
You have rock?
I'm
Yes, I do.
flattered, but trust me, that is not even like crazy stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, it is crazy, but like
I wouldn't.
in the grand scheme of my escapades, that's like I told you how it all works, but not all the stuff that's happened with it. That's the crazy stuff.
I feel like a lot of the stuff you told me is not relevant to this current situation.
Oh, the
Well,
doctors
that's
will
what
love
frightens me.
you.
Oh dear. I don't like
Oh,
that at all. I don't like.
Lucas, if this helps,
Yeah.
We did meet someone. His name was Alistair,
Okay.
who was,
Okay.
as we started calling him, sort of the universe's receptionist or secretary.
That's
I don't
funny.
remember which one it was.
I'm gonna call
But,
Jason that. He's gonna hate.
He essentially he monitored like the multiverse. So I mean, I know for a fact that other universes, well, not universe, yes, other universes exist. He was a particular fan of ours, of mine,
Okay.
and you know, I'm like, some were running at different times, like some were ahead, some were behind. That's just how this stuff all works. Well,
Okay.
not how it works, but
Alright.
You hear people coming down the hall of the cell.
I don't
Why
like that. No.
we just gotta wait for them to get here because we're not going anywhere.
No. Couldn't you use your power?
I don't think it works here.
You could nope the fact that we aren't somewhere.
Yeah, they have restraints for that.
Ah, so you're familiar with spirits then, are you, Deacon?
They don't call it them spirits. They're just powers.
Well, yes, I know that.
Actually, no, they're anomalies.
You're familiar with them.
Oh, yes. Why do you think I'm here?
I
So-
don't know. Where are we?
We're in a prison, Lucas.
And
Where's
they-
that prison, actually?
You see a very large man come around the corner to the cell. He's wearing, like, advanced SWAT armor. That's the best way I
Okay.
can describe it.
Futuristic SWAT armor.
Yeah.
For both me and you.
And with sort of like a Hydra looking like mask. That's the best way I can describe it. Like Marvel Hydra.
You're looking what?
You know, like the goons and Hydra in the Marvel movies?
Yeah.
Those kinds of masks.
Hmm.
And he comes around the corner and just... He turns and looks at you and he does a double take, walks over to the cell and just...
Hi, we're new here.
Eh,
How did you get in there?
we don't know. Yeah. Jason Voorhees, by the way.
No, you're not.
I look over at Lucas.
What? What? What?
You're not Jason Voorhees.
Okay, I'm Jason Meyer. He's coming on now, by the way.
No, he's probably in a different cell.
Jason Myers?
Yes, Jason Myers.
We had someone a long time ago lie about their name. So no, I don't believe that's your name. In fact, he walks over to the cell door, puts a key in, unlocks it. Come on.
Hey!
Yay.
Hi.
Okay, I'm fixing it.
Oh dear, he can't hear us.
Can
Can you hear us?
This always happens.
We can't hear us.
Oh no. Oh no, not again. It happens every time. I followed all the rules. Gosh darn it. Oh. Well, continue. Hey.
Hello?
Gosh.
Wonderful.
Wait.
Hey.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, yeah,
That's
we're
nice.
good.
Okay.
All right.
Fixing the setup.
No, start.
All right.
Hello, my friend.
Hello,
Hello
my friend.
Hello.
General
Hello,
Kenobi.
friend.
General Kenobi.
I'll be right back. I need some water.
All right.
Okay. There we go. Oh crap, wait, never mind. There you are.
All right.
Just
So what
take-
have I missed?
A lot.
I
That's not
figured.
something that we can just explain.
All right.
Okay. You have to wait for Aaron to get back.
Hi, I'm back.
Okay, why didn't you say something, you piece of
Hi,
crap?
back, Jason.
I just got back.
Jason,
Yes.
you find yourself in a large, empty, sort of like the size of a warehouse. But it's just a completely gray room. Gray walls on every side. Light coming in from somewhere, lighting up the room. And you just appeared in the middle of it.
Interesting. Fascinating.
Interesting.
And you hear a voice over an intercom say, "Now, can you please tell me what you see?"
All I see is gray. Right, that's what you said the room was. Gray.
Yes.
And it's empty besides that.
Interesting. Yes.
I see a large gray empty room.
Interesting. Interesting. And you hear
Now,
the
who is
person
this
write
again?
something down. What was that?
Now, who is this and where am I?
Where you are is classified. I am, sorry. I am Dr. Zimmer. I'm testing you today.
Testing me for what?
What you see.
Why?
Classified. No. He presses a button and the room is filled with ultraviolet light. What do you see?
Now, see, would you know? How do you not know what I'm seeing?
What do you see? Tell me.
Nothing more than what I just told you. The room's just gray and empty.
Oh, interesting. And he presses a button, and the room gets extremely hot. What do you see?
Oh, dang, it's cold in here.
Increasing radiation.
That's funny.
What do you see?
What?
What do you see?
Did you say something about a change? Like, is there anything? Still nothing different.
The room gets a little hotter.
Oh man, I'm freezing.
Maximizing radiation. Now tell me, what do you see? You see in the room. It starts as a flash. Flashes of a different place.
Alright, dude, 1 second. I'm in a solo match. So you're kind of just gonna have to sit tight for like that.
It looks older. In fact, it looks like it's from the 20s. Maybe. A market, bustling with people. You've read steampunk novels before. It seems something straight out of that.
I do have a Interesting.
No, what do you see?
Oh, come on.
Yes, we can hear you, brother.
Oh, great. That's nice. He's on a call with his friends playing Fortnite.
Of course. Fort nerd.
Okay.
Fort nerd.
Game's overrated.
So,
What do you see?
What I see, I see a bunch of people from the 60s. Like I seem to be in a factory of some sort.
Oh, so now you're listening to Lucas. Okay. Now you're deceiving people. Finally.
Hey, these people won't tell me anything I need to
Can
know.
you roll
So I'm
charm?
not telling anything they want to know.
You just asked you to
Charm.
roll charm. You know how
Oh,
good that is,
great.
right?
Well, I got my charm die here.
You're D4.
4. I got a 4. Let's roll again. And so 5. Total 5.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Interesting. Write that down.
Wait, so was that
Writing
enough to
down.
pass?
Writing down. Writing down.
That was a
so
success.
did I pass that?
Yes. He rolled really badly.
I was gonna get the deep dab.
The deep dab.
Deep dish dab.
Now,
And now it's big brain time.
and the rune changes again to an old railroad with town with buildings off in the distance on either side.
Huh.
Did something change?
No, still in the 60s looking factory place.
Can you roll charm again?
What's wrong with you? You failure. You're a horrible person.
I don't know them, so therefore they don't get to know anything about what's going on.
So what did you get?
I got a 2.
He got a 37. Don't. It does
never hit a single shot.
nothing. It doesn't help the situation to lie. Okay, just tell me the truth, and we'll let you go.
Okay.
Why
I can
should I
only use
help
RPG.
you
I can
if
only use
you
that.
won't tell me what's going on?
Because then you will get to see your family again.
Okay. Alright.
Understandable. All
What
right.
do you
so,
see?
Okay.
I'm by this railroad.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting. Are there any indicators of where
Yeah, I
you
know.
are
And then use the word box.
besides the old railroad?
I
You
look
appear-
around. Is there anything else I see?
You see off in the distance what looks to be a town's,
Yeah, I know.
like the now entering sign,
I still
Of a
don't know
town.
where either.
but you can't see what it says.
I mean,
I'll just barely make it up.
I see a mountain range off in the distance.
Yeah, I landed perfectly on like the eye of
That is not entirely wrong.
Are you sure you want to roll charm again?
No, he doesn't need to.
Okay.
Hey.
Interesting. So, mountain range area. Write that down.
Writing
Oh,
down.
I'm taking mental notes on all these places as well, just in case. Just in case I do need to end up telling them the truth.
Okay. Okay.
By mental notes, you
That'll
mean
be all
literal?
today, Mr. Voorhees.
I should probably literally note these.
Did you hear what he called you?
Yeah, there was nothing I could do then. Oh, I just realized I've been using.
Of course.
And you see a
Of course
door
it's them.
open up behind you.
I have grenades.
You may go back to your cell.
Wait. Tell?
Oh, I have a big pot, so.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh no,
I don't like the. It brings back bad memories.
Please go back to your cell.
All right. I go back
I already did.
and oh heck!
Okay,
Wait,
sorry.
I've been pulled back in here.
I don't want to drink the big pot until we finish up with.
Now,
Oh crap! I just actually threw it.
Lucas Osborne and Weston Newdale.
Yes.
You are both being taken down the hall by this large man.
Yes, we
So you're gonna tell me how you got there?
we don't know. We told you,
Here,
man.
there.
Just appeared there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Mr. Prisoner Guard. I don't know what your name is.
And you
What?
don't get to.
Let me
Didn't think so.
ask you this. I know it doesn't make very much sense that we appeared there, but the other option is we snuck into a prison, and then snuck into a cell next to a murderer, and lock ourselves in there just because we thought it would be funny. Now, obviously,
Now,
That's
with
a
all
good
I've
point.
seen, I believe more that you just appeared, but that just doesn't happen very much.
very
At least
much.
it hasn't been tested. And he pulls you
Well, I can tell you
into
that-
a laboratory
God,
with
I
a
hate
man
laboratories.
walking over to where you see three people. A man, a woman, and another man sitting at an intercom.
And they're talking.
Yes. Two of them, the
What?
man and the woman, are talking to each other while
Is
the guy at the intercom is just writing things down.
does this look familiar at all? You've been here
Not-
before?
To me, but it just looks like I don't like laboratories.
Mr.
Not a
Granholm,
fan.
who have you taken to me today? Dr. Zimmer? These people appeared in the cell next to Subject 12.
Deacon.
That's what he called himself?
Okay, set them down. Set them at the table. And the man
Yeah.
le-
Probus, are you?
drags you over to
Oh,
the
please
table,
don't stick anything up my butt, please.
sets you down, and leaves the room. The other
Please
man
Probe me.
puts glasses on and walks over to you holding a notepad. So, how did you get here?
We don't know.
Where were you before here?
In a forest of rainbow tulips.
A field.
Roses.
A field.
Rainbow
Tulips.
roses.
Roses. Yes.
Rainbow roses.
Like Rainbow Road, but
Also,
with
not a
roses.
forest.
And do you know what's that place was?
No.
Not an earthly clue.
Well, I mean, I don't think it was on Earth, honestly.
Exactly.
Not on Earth, you say.
No. Honestly, I don't know anymore.
Was,
I don't know what's going on.
Was there
where I
anyone
am.
there?
Yes, there were two other people there.
Who are they?
Eddie and Vulgar.
Lucas.
What?
I've had.
What?
I've already had one boy lie to me today. I'm not going to have two. So just tell me the truth.
Um,
I'm telling
Sorry.
you, it's Eddie and
we're
Vulgar.
not under any. We have no reason to tell you anything more before you tell us anything.
As that man said, I am Dr. Zimmer.
Well, yes. Where are we? Where is this prison?
You're in the kiln.
The what?
A kiln.
The kiln.
Okay.
Okay, where's the kiln?
That's classified. You do not have the jurisdiction.
I'm assuming it's not on Earth, or at least
Yes, it is.
well, it could be.
I can tell you that.
Oh, it
Yes,
is on Earth.
we are on Earth.
Which Earth?
Meaning,
Earth 76, clearly.
Earth 69.
That's
Earth
never mind.
420.
you are hilarious,
Um,
boy.
Yes, I am. My name is
Oh.
Hi, my name is Jason
Well-
Myers.
Jason,
Since you obviously didn't pull us here, I'm assuming you can't really put us back to where we were, even though we don't really know where we began with.
if you have no idea where you were, that does not help us at all.
Then what?
If you don't know where you were, then no, we can not at all.
Yeah, we don't. Well, I mean, that's another thing. He's from a different time than me, different universe actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why did you
and
tell
what
him
is
that?
what is your name? He points to Lucas.
I told you, it's Jason Myers.
Sure.
You don't need to know my name. That's classified.
I mean, I already
No, it's
said
not.
it. said
I
his
work
first
with
name
the
is-
FBI. It's classified.
What is his name?
Don't answer that.
Unless you
Please.
forgot his name already that I said.
I wasn't
Um,
listening because he was talking to me.
Don't you dare tell them my name.
And what's your name then?
For right now, you don't get to know our names.
Okay.
Don't
Do you want to
have
see your
get that?
families again?
I don't think you really have any control over that.
I mean, yeah.
Do you want to
But my
see your families?
family-
Do you want to get back to your families in one piece?
Are you threatening a child?
Yeah.
That's against
unless
the
you
law.
have powers
Oh,
to-
you're here.
My
That is
uncle
against the
I've
law.
already been tased once.
Since you are here, it is all forfeit because you being here is also against the law.
I've
Okay,
been tased
Sure,
once by
but
an
unless
FBI
you can send
agent.
people,
You can't threaten me.
unless you can send people to different universes at different times,
Why, yes, we can.
you can.
We
Well-
haven't figured out the time part yet, but
I've been
Universe,
in
yes.
stickier situations than this, to say the least.
and what universe are you from? Weston. He's talking to Weston.
At least 4.
I'm from Universe 1. No idea which this guy is from.
Universe 1.
I have no idea what this is talking about.
Do you know how many universes there are?
Potentially an infinite amount. I mean, I know somebody who works for that department, but
Dude, what are you saying? Stop
I
giving
am-
information.
I am the head of the research department, and I do not believe I have anyone under my jurisdiction who has met you.
well, I've met someone, and they're an interesting character.
And what's their name?
Oh! I'm sorry. I'm not giving away their name, but
Okay.
because I happen to like this person very much.
Good for you.
You were gonna give them my name.
Well, I mean, I accidentally said your name, but apparently.
Do
they
either
might
of you
guess
know
it.
someone named Jason Voorhees?
Yes, he's from a movie and a video game.
This guy just claimed to be him.
No, he claimed to be Jason Myers.
Because that's my name. I
He puts a
quietly,
finger on the
slowly-
intercom. Can you bring in Jason Voorhees?
Wait, what? They have Jason Voorhees? How is that
Jason-
even possible?
A large man drags you out of your cell into the lab, and Lucas, you see Jason Gray
Jason!
being pulled into the lab. Ah, so you do. Good to know. Good to know.
Yes, his name is
Voorhees,
Jason-
can you please sit down?
Yes. Voorhees.
But the thing is, I have no idea who this person is.
Good to
He's
know.
my
Good to know.
friend.
Who is that one? I say, pointing at
Oh,
What's
I don't know
Weston?
yet. Weston, good to know. Good to know.
No, I said that out of character.
Ah,
I,
Aw.
An actual
Jason!
hi.
so what's his real name?
Don't you answer that! You remember what happened last time?
Zimmerman, was it?
Oh
Zimmer.
no. He's
Zimmer.
frozen again.
So, what do we have to do in order to get out of here? What do you want
You
from
just-
us?
Answer my questions.
How many questions do you have?
Oh, possibly
One name?
infinite.
How many will suffice?
I haven't decided yet.
What do you want to know?
I want to know where you came from.
We
Possibly
told
how you got here, if you know.
We do not.
Anything,
Okay.
anything possibly extra-dimensionally related.
We don't know.
Yes. Okay. So, me and this other person and this guy who's here now, we showed up in a field of rainbow roses.
Yes.
We're from different times in different universes. We were pulled there by a man.
Yeah.
Who I will not yet tell you who he is.
Very well.
But he and the other person who came with us or got there soon disappeared, and then this guy and me appeared in a forest, met a different man. We met them. I don't know if you know who they are.
He had to leave. He'll be back shortly.
hmm
But
I won't fix it. Whoops.
yes, we met
Told you.
them,
Sorry, my internet decided to go hack itself.
but
We could tell.
And then we were pulled back to the field. And then, as I was explaining things to my friend here, we appeared in the prison cell.
Yes, next to subject 12.
Deacon,
Subject 12.
convicted of manslaughter. Deacon.
Subject 12.
Who's subject?
Why
12?
not just call him by his name?
Because that humanizes him. He is not human.
What is he?
What?
He is an EAO.
What's an EAO?
You don't get to know. Once you answer my questions, I will answer yours.
Okay.
If I tell you my name, will you tell me what an EAO is?
Yes.
My name is Lucas.
Lucas what?
Lucas.
Latrell.
Lucas.
Lashrel, yes.
What?
Lashrel.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually know someone. I actually know
What?
someone by that name in real life.
Really?
Answer
Lucas,
the
yeah.
question, Lucas. What is your last name?
Lashrel.
Are you going to tell me the truth?
How do you know I'm not?
It's literally his last name.
Let's just say I have a knack for these sort of things.
Patrick, would you like me to roll charm?
Yes, I would.
You need my D20?
I'm going to get his D20 in brains. Yes. And what did you get?
11.
12.
Darn it! I have 4 tokens. I'd
you-
like to use 2.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very well.
Just like I got a
Shrill.
charger for my
How
phone.
do you spell that?
Just I'm stealing your token.
L.A. Shrell.
No, your charger's right there. But mine's right.
Shrell.
Yours is right here, and it's
Yes.
already plugged in.
Shrell.
Well, you can use my charger.
Wreck.
It's right there. It doesn't have a block. It
Yes.
does. Just plug it
Okay,
in.
no shrill. Very well. An EAO is an extra-dimensionally altered object,
I crashed.
which is a object from our universe that has been changed by extra-dimensional energy. That is an EAO,
Okay.
which is what
I know, I was
subject
trying
12
so hard.
is.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
Well,
He was
Is that why he's
a
a
human,
convicted felon?
What was his name?
as they said,
He called himself Deacon.
Deacon.
Alright.
But since he is no longer human, we will not refer him by his human name. He is subject 12.
so hold on. Here's an interesting philosophical question. What if
Do we have time to get into that?
12 was just a human name? Would you still call him that? Or would that humanize him as well? And would you change it to like 12?
It is not, so it doesn't matter.
Why not? Why not call him Fives? Fives.
get
There's
that
not a
reference.
single 5 in his name.
I
don't
understand that
care.
reference.
But I'm saying that numbers can
Name
He is
numbers.
12.
can be names. That's
Okay, now, tell me about your universe.
My
Lucas.
I've got 2 words.
I live in a town,
taco stands.
in a state.
Actually, no, tell me how you know Voorhees.
He's my friend. We live in the same neighborhood.
Okay, and what town did you live in?
Is that something you need to know?
Answer the question.
He lives in a town called Missouri.
Do you say that?
Yes, I
Do you want to roll charm? Are you sure?
Like, will I need to roll charm if I say that?
Yes.
Alright, yeah. Let's take the risk. Where's my D4?
I'm assuming you rolled really high, Patrick,
Maybe.
from the look on your face.
Maybe.
So I'm guessing a 3 won't work then.
No.
I'm gonna try and restart.
Answer
What'd you roll?
5.
Yikes.
He's not rolling very well. Now answer the question. Where are you from? What is the town?
Wait.
Illinois.
Wait, what did
What?
you roll?
Is I rolled 5.
I have 4 tokens.
Are you
Chicago.
sure?
I have 4 tokens.
Are you sure?
Yes.
that you want to do that?
I mean,
It's your
wait, are
choice.
you asking me?
It's your choice.
Yeah, I'm using 2 tokens for that.
Okay.
Missouri,
Missouri, Illinois.
My internet's still.
Good to know.
I love that we're good at misleading this guy.
I love how much
Lucas and Jason working together. The dynamic duo.
Maybe later. I'll let
No.
you know later. Maybe we can try again.
The other one.
Me.
Yes. Tell me about your
Before I answer
universe.
any more questions, before I answer anything else, what are you doing with this information?
My job is to research extra-dimensional things.
Well, I can tell you.
And you
that
are-
I'm not
You are from what I've gathered, extra-dimensional.
well, I'm not from an extra dimension. I am from Universe 1.
Yes, and you are not in universe.
The big
one.
cheese.
Therefore, extra-dimensional. Because
Not
you are not
extra
in this dimension. You are not.
Transdimensional.
No, you are not from this dimension.
Well, see, how are we supposed to know if our classification methods for dimensions are the same?
Hold on. What? Hold on,
Anything
what
that is
dimension are
not
we
in,
right now? What
and
universe?
anything that is not from our dimension is extra-dimensional.
No, I know, but how are we supposed to tell you what dimension we're from if we don't know how you classify dimensions?
Hold on.
How you
I
tell the
said
difference
I
between-
didn't ask you to tell me what dimension you're from. I asked him to tell me about his dimension.
What universe are we in?
You see, we don't know how many universes there are. So we don't know what universe we're in. I
Reboot
know.
it, Si. Reboot it.
No.
Just reboot.
I can try
Just tell me about where you're from.
Can I use a token for prepared and have the walkie-talkie with me
Yes, you can.
or in my backpack?
Are you serious?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it out.
Oh,
I'm gonna talk into
Wait. Where did you get that?
in my backpack.
That's
Look, magic. I put it back
No.
in.
wait.
pull it
No.
out,
No.
put my hand in, drop the walkie-talkie.
That radio.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
That's not supposed to be in the prison sector. How did you get it?
Magic.
It came with me.
So you are from another dimension. Good to know.
Yeah.
That's what he's been telling
Instead
you.
I'm from
Because
universe
we
one,
have one
which
of those as well.
Proves that I'm in a different universe right now. Anyway, I'm gonna use a walkie-talkie and I'm going to try and contact Alistair with it.
Can you roll a 1d4, please?
1. Just please let it be Alistair.
I'm trying to remember.
that's 2, Connor.
1 is Alistair. Don't think about it too much.
I have. I
Who do you
I
think you
wrote
are
it
waving your
down the
hand around
specific
like that,
things
like
that
some
they are.
Jedi? I'm a
So-
Toydarian. Mind tricks don't work on me.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So, kind of in game right now,
What
I'm
the
just
heck is
holding down
this
the button.
radio guy?
and I'm waiting
Dude.
for it. I'm essentially waiting for it to dial.
I'm going to talk to Jason privately. Jason, dude, what the heck happened? How did you get here? How did I get here? What's going on?
I have no idea.
Okay, never mind. I
I
know.
woke up in a grey room and started asking me questions.
Huh?
I know. One moment. Okay. Welcome to Where the Lost Things Go. How can I help you?
Not you. Actually, are you on the track where the lost things go? I mean, I
Could
know
you give James his hand back? That's what you need to say, Connor.
We are the Where the Lost Things Go. How can I help you?
You know, I'm I'm a bit lost myself right now. Could you tell me approximately where I am?
And your name is?
Let's just say I find myself.
And what exactly? Where? Because where in universes we have trouble narrowing down because that doesn't matter to us. So just what universe?
Yeah, that'll suffice for right now.
Very well. And 1 moment. I have actually written this down so that I get it correct. Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm going to sidebar with Weston and
imagining
Jason.
Alistair doing his wait time music.
Do 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 do.
Okay, so that's what
Guys.
Weston's doing.
Guys.
Okay, I have it now.
What?
You're in Universe 4.
Thank you. I put the
Say
one
again.
talking about my
Say again, I
backpack.
didn't hear that. You cut out.
So, Mr. Zimmer, we're in Universe 4.
We
Good to
are!
know.
Good to know. Universe.
Wonderful.
Wait, you didn't know that? Oh my gosh.
Like I said, my job is to research extra-dimensional things. We didn't know there were actual numbered universes. We just knew there were more.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm from Universe 1, like I've been saying.
Yes. Okay.
And I'm from a universe.
Now,
Oh yeah, we don't know where he's from.
I
where
have
did
no
you
idea what
get
universe
that
I'm
radio? Because we have one of our own. As far as we know,
Yeah,
there is only
It
one
would take too long.
in our
Me
universe.
and Mr. Voorhees here are a little lost.
Oh, yes, sorry. Can you two tell me... actually, Voorhees, we know your name isn't actually Jason Voorhees, so can you please tell us your real name?
What do you mean? What is my name then?
I don't know.
I mean, that's the name my parents have been calling me since I was a kid.
Can you roll charm?
Are you sure?
5. What was the
7.
roll?
Oh,
Orange. Keep going.
I'd like to use 2 tokens.
Okay, to do what?
Help him.
Okay, how do you help him?
Listen, I'm his best friend, and I call him that all the time.
So, his name is actually Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, named after the famous movie character.
Good to know.
Yeah, exactly.
What year are you
That
from?
seems unlikely.
I told you he's from my neighborhood.
1776.
He's from my neighborhood. Told you.
I said what year?
What year?
Yes, what year?
1776. What do you mean?
Jason. I sidebar with Jason. Jason, does the year really matter?
Yes, probably it does if he's asking about it. It has some
You're
significance.
right. You're right. 2012? From 2012?
2012.
Can you roll charm?
Oh my gosh.
Which one of us?
Me.
Alright.
Five.
12.
12. Okay.
This doesn't help us to lie. Do you understand
We
that?
don't trust you, man. We don't trust you, man.
I understand. I don't trust you either.
Okay, hold on. Mr. Zimmer,
Yes.
what do you guys do here? Why do you keep these prisoners?
Because they have been affected by extra-dimensional energy.
Yeah, but why do they need to be kept here?
They could hurt someone.
Okay, so
As far as
You're
we
just
know,
a prisoner.
this power,
But-
this energy, is not controllable. At least not very well, or only by specific people. So,
okay.
we must contain the danger from the people
I see.
outside. Our job is to protect them from whatever is out there.
So have any of these people ever been have they ever talked about spirits or powers? Just similar terminology.
We just call them powers. That's what they just say they have powers.
Fascinating. You see, because where I'm from, in Universe 1, called spirits.
Do your
Jason.
powers... Wait,
Yeah.
do you also have powers?
I mean, I could.
I feel like that's a very dangerous thing to say here.
I mean, for I've heard, anyone could potentially have powers, correct?
That's still
Yes.
a terrible
You are
thing
not
to say.
wrong.
I think most people are- Huh?
Voorhees. He is not wrong. Anyone could potentially have powers. But that's different. You see, there are two different kinds
would
of
that make-
powers. There's the ones that come from extra-dimensional things, and then there's the ones that come from our blood.
I see.
Everyone is
There's
capable.
another thing.
So you also have superheroes?
Yes.
Sweet.
But our
Okay.
superheroes, they are not EAOs. Their powers do not come from other things.
Mr. Zimmer,
Yes.
I'm gonna level with you here.
Wait, so are you telling me that some
I understand,
objects,
but I'm
they just gain powers because they go to a different universe?
So I expect some amount of appreciation to come from this. But in Universe 1, in fact, all universes, it doesn't matter which one you from, there exists the Void. Are you familiar with the Void?
Yes, we are.
In my universe, there are conduits for each spirit, for each, suppose, what you would call extra-dimensional things. Conduits are people. Yes, I am what you would classify probably as an EAO. I am a conduit to different extra-dimensional sources.
But you appear
One.
to have some control because you're
I
not
do.
bursting out into whatever power you have.
Yes, I do have control over both of them.
Do you two also have
number
powers? Oh, we
I
know,
know.
we know
Not that
you.
I know of.
We know you
Not
do,
that I know of,
Voorhees.
no.
They're called, well, the first one, it's always been called the Catalyst. It manifests differently in different people, giving them different abilities. The second one, which is my more dominant spirit, is the Void. Now, I completely understand Void is, a destructive force hell-bent on destroying literally everything. But I'm not about that. And, I understand there's a certain balance there. And, but yes, I do have control over my abilities. Oh, and if this changes anything, in my universe, well, it doesn't matter what universe, I am a clone.
Interesting.
What?
A clone.
Oh, right, you told me that.
And what is your name? Can we trust each other with that?
My name is Weston Newdale.
Weston Newdale.
I just glare at Weston.
Now,
Weston Newdale.
you
Clone?
can determine
You're a
that
clone.
I am a clone of the original Weston
Yes,
Newdale, who now
Jason.
goes
Yes,
by
Jason.
Weston.
He is a clone, yes.
In fact, there are three of us at least that have manifested
Sorry.
different spirits. The original, who now goes by Revan, has manifested the spirit of a certain kind of dark energy. I can't quite remember what it's
Now,
from. What
that
it's called.
makes a lot
You
of sense,
knowing
seeing as his
all
name is
this
Revan.
information makes me think I shouldn't let you go.
You probably shouldn't, but here's the thing. You were surprised to hear that I can control my ability. Now, obviously, with Kiln, I hear that there's some kind of restraint or pressors. So, I assume I can't do anything. But, knowing that I do have control, you could keep me as a prisoner here, or, this is so strange, man. Thinking back a year ago, this is crazy. But anyway,
You're talking about a year? I'm talking about a few
I could
days.
be a sort of consultant. because I know quite a bit, probably more than most, about spirits, at least within my own universe.
Yes.
And are you familiar with them? They?
Them? No, we are not.
Well, essentially, in the most
I'd
basic
save all that
sense,
for later, when we can fully discuss. Thank you for all this information, but still, there's no reason why I should let you go now.
I mean,
In fact, since you're saying you could be a consultant, we still have to let you go back to your universe.
well, yes. The thing is, if you keep me here prisoner against my will, I'm not going to tell you anything else.
Yes.
But, if you return me to where I come from, yes, I can be a sort of consultant for you.
Okay. Now, do you know what this symbol is?
Jason, Patrick, would you please remind Jason?
Jason, you have seen
It
this
looked-
before.
Has Weston
remember
seen this? I can't
Last
recall.
time.
No, he has not.
No, it's not familiar to me.
I still have no idea what it is, right?
But it is familiar.
This symbol is on the first. No, there are two different categories. Actually, three, but we'll start with the two: EAOs and EPOs. EAOs are altered objects, are extradimensionally altered objects where it was a normal item and then energy came into it from another dimension. EPOs are extradimensionally powered objects that came from another dimension, already powered. That symbol came from the first one we ever found. And it has become the symbol of our organization.
What was the first one you found called? Did it have a name?
We call it the pod.
The what?
The pod.
The pot?
The pod.
The pod.
Now,
Was it a pod?
yes. Now, this is a hard thing. I don't want to
Does it have
let.
peas in it?
I don't know if the director would appreciate it if I let you go. Any of you go.
Who's the director?
That's classified.
Well, the wife is classified.
But I think we should. Now, Weston, I will give you a symbol, okay? That symbol. This symbol. If you put that symbol on the radio, you will be able to contact me. So we can keep in touch.
I understand that much.
And at that point, all three of you are back in the field. Jason, you have never seen this field
Jason.
before.
Yeah. Great.
Have or haven't seen the field.
You haven't. This field is
There
just
more.
a normal field
Yeah, but we're still in
With-
this field.
with rainbow roses.
Weston, why did you talk to those guys?
With Edge, with a man in a
We're already-
purple suit and a bowler hat standing across from the three of you.
You.
I have been trying to get you back here for such a long time. It was harder than it should have been. Gosh darn it! I did not mean to bring Jason.
What, you don't like me?
No, because
Jason was
you
here
don't
before.
matter.
Wait,
Listen,
who brought us back here?
I feel offended.
it's fine. I feel
I am-
offended too.
I am-
Listen, Jason, just give him the bird. Give him the bird. Just flip him off. That's what I do.
Well, that'd be sinking to his level. He's rude, you see, and
But
not
I'm
trying to be
also
rude.
rude. Flips him off.
I can't find Buck.
Oh yeah, Buckle's here.
Oh, well, you see, he's right here. I mean,
Buckle's here.
he's right here. Look,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
right. He's right there.
He's right here. He's
He's-
right here.
What? You can't see him, Buck? You can't see Buck right there, right over there. I mean, he's even got a shotgun up his butt.
I
Ed,
did not mean to
you
bring
pulled
you
us back
here
here.
for so long. I was just trying to bring you here to tell you about the dangers with the void and hoping that you could help me. Will you help me, Weston?
Well, I mean, I guess I gotta thank you for getting me out of there. I mean, it was a bad place there, you know?
I wasn't talking to you.
I don't care. I'm
How
thanking
can
you
I
anyway.
help you, Ed?
You are a servant of the void.
Well,
You are the
I hesitate
closest
the term servant.
thing I have as a man on the inside.
Yeah, but like, how can I? No, I mean, I'm not even. I've just made things disappear. That's about it. I just pull a couple of magic tricks.
As if you can't do so much more.
Well, I probably could, but I am terrified of what the repercussions. Don't even get me started. Do you know who Pain is?
Yes.
Not good, man. Not good.
Jason, you may end up helping me simply because of what you can see. But no more.
Listen, Ed. I can do my best to help you, but I don't know what you're after.
Jason, can you look this? He points. Edge points to the east. Jason, tell me what you see.
To the east. What do I see?
You see space. The nothingness of space, but right at the edge, you see a forest. You know, for some reason you can't go there. It's not real, in a sense. But you can see it. Can you see it?
But I what?
But I don't know what.
Say it again. I missed the ending.
You're
part.
cutting out.
Sorry.
You're cutting
You can-
out a lot.
Yeah.
You can see the forest, but you know you can't go there. It's not real. Exactly real. And Edge goes, "What do you see? Can you see it?"
I see almost a void on the other side, but it's not like.
Do you
It's
see?
not-
Do you see the forest?
Wait. You can see the forest?
And he points to
Can't.
the west. What do you see there? And on that side, you
What?
see
I turn around.
fragments of reality, like pieces of glass floating in space. Do you see it?
Those the shards?
No.
I see.
That is what will happen if the void gets what it wants. Everything fracturing apart and broken until there is nothing left. That is what I'm trying to stop. And since you can see, you are now important to the help stop everything.
You're cutting out.
You can now help me stop everything. Oh, he froze again. Gosh darn it.
He did. Don't worry, he'll be back. You can talk to Wes.
Weston, would you like to do anything in particular?
I'm gonna pull out the walkie-talkie again.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get Alistair.
Can you roll a 1d4? You and just so you
Two.
know, you can call over and over again. Just to let you know. But 2,
2 is Alistair.
hello.
Oh,
I see 2 of you, Connor. Connor, I see 2 of you. Oh, he's back.
Sorry, guys. My internet seemed to have flatlined once again.
Yep.
Now,
It's a good thing it's only
Weston,
happened twice.
you hear on the other line,
Yeah.
hello.
So, I see
what do I
like
hear?
I see shards
What?
almost.
1 second, Jason. One
No.
second.
Oh, sorry.
He's talking.
Hello.
Alistair?
Yes. Weston, is that
another
you?
Person?
Yes, Alistair, it's me.
I thought James had the walkie.
Yeah, I may have stolen it from him. Borrowed it.
Okay.
Listen, I'm in a field of rainbow roses teleporting all over the place. Don't know. But are you able to pull me back to Universe 1, or at least back to Entity Point? Or at the most back?
I think you're in the land between.
Yes, can you pull me from...
I'll have to. I don't think I can do
I've got...
it. I can't do it personally. I'll have to contact my boss and see if he can.
Actually, Alistair, are you familiar with the name Mr. Zimmer?
1 moment. Yeah, there are a couple Mr. Zimmers in my in the database.
Do the typing noise. Do the typing. No.
I have an actual keyboard now.
Yeah, you do.
I'm just pressing space over and over again. yeah. There are a couple Mr. Zimmers in the database.
Bring me up the file of Zimmer from Universe 4.
It's pretty late in Entity Point at the moment. Sure you want to do this right now?
Well, hold on. Bring me up the file of Mr. Zimmer in Universe 4.
Okay. Tobias Zimmer. He's a doctor for an organization known as the Bureau of Extradimensional Research and Defense.
That sounds about right.
He's the head of the research department.
Right.
Has been for about 30 years.
What noteworthy information is there on him?
Well, that's about it. We keep tabs on that organization because, well, they keep tabs on stuff like us, and we gotta know that stuff.
Yeah.
That's the only real notable thing about him, is that he's in charge of the research.
What about the kiln?
The kiln? Oh,
Kiln.
that relative to Zimmer, or
Yes.
the organization? Okay. The kiln is the facility where they keep. The kiln is technically the sector of the Bureau's facility where they keep all of their EAOs and EPOs.
And do you have anything on file about EAOs or EPOs?
Well, we just know that they're extra-dimensionally altered objects and extra-dimensionally powered objects.
Gotcha.
And there's also EIEs, which is extra-dimensionally induced events.
Induced what?
Events.
Events, he said.
Ah. Let's see.
So I'm gonna call my boss to see if he can get you out.
And while you're at it, Alistair, I've got two other people here with me. One goes by the name Jason Voorhees. I have no clue who he is. The other one is Lucas Lashrell.
Okay.
Dude,
I'll see what I can do.
Weston.
Alistair hangs up.
That's not my actual name. That was just to
No.
throw off the guy.
Jason,
Dude,
Okay, what?
what do you
my
see?
name isn't actually Lucas. What do
I
you
know.
see?
I know.
Edge asks Jason, what do you see?
I see a shattered. I see shards of. Not sure quite what.
Like the mirror?
You see the shards of reality. That is what the void will do to everything. That is what it wants to do. And since you can see it, that means you can help me stop it.
What about the trees? What does that mean? I can see the trees
The trees don't matter
on the other side.
there. That is something that has to do with this place. It is not important.
What is this place?
The land, you're at the edge of everything. The land between is what they call it.
So I can go anywhere from here, or I'm nowhere in here.
Logic doesn't really work here.
Dang.
Let's just say that. Things don't really make sense. At least to normal people. They make sense to me.
Weston, who are you talking to?
At least 4.
You're talking about
His name is
Jason
Alistair.
Lee.
He's the guy.
uh
His name is Alistair. He's the guy I was talking about earlier, the so-called receptionist of the universe.
yeah. Why were you calling?
He kind of works well.
Is
I
this your
think he
source of
works
information
probably
or something?
somewhere in the land in between. At least I would think that's where their headquarters is located, since they keep track of all the universes they can.
Huh.
But they just keep track of a lot of things.
Okay. Why are you telling them my name? Also, my name is not actually Lucas Lashrell. That was just to throw the guy off.
Okay, what's your name?
Lucas Osborne. And
And
this is
mine's
Jason.
not Jason
Gray.
Voorhees. I'm
His
Gray.
name is Jason Gray. We just didn't want him to know our real
Right.
names. So I was
It's,
Right.
confused on why
Anyway.
you told.
alias, yeah.
I told him your names because the organization he works with is particularly good at moving things around universes.
Huh.
So I'm thinking that
Okay.
maybe we have a better chance with him of getting back to where we're supposed to be.
So is this
Okay, that'd be
organization
great.
name?
Alistair.
No,
Does this
organization.
Does Alistair's organization have a name?
I can't recall, but it does.
Edge
probably
is
better
like, are you
that you don't know
talking
it.
about
Right.
Infinity Core?
What? Say again?
Infinity Core?
Infinity
Thanks,
Corp?
Ed. That's the Ed
Yes.
we're talking about.
I am aware
Oh, wonderful.
of Infinity Core.
You don't
You
sound
don't
like
sound
you're
particularly
fond of
brilliant.
them.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not.
Why is that?
Because they don't want to stop everything from breaking. They just want to save. Basically, they say their job is to save all the universes. No, each individual universe from things that come outside of their universes. They don't do a very good job at it. Let's just say that. And that Alistair, he's not. They can't get you out of here.
Oh,
We'll see.
come on. Can you?
If he pulled
Well,
us in, it makes sense he can put us out. Right?
He didn't pull us in intentionally. We were just brought here along. With
yes.
Buck.
I don't
Just-
have much
Where is
control over this place.
Where is Buck?
I don't
Do
know.
you know where Buck is?
No, I can't find him.
Okay, that's weird. Okay.
I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I truly am.
He's in the dark.
Can you take us back? Is that even a thing you can do?
I might.
My mom's like worried.
Let's try.
Oh, yeah, my mom would probably be terrible. Worried. She's gonna be angry at me.
If you can't, I don't know how we're gonna get home if you
Edge
can't.
holds his hands out to you. You see as his hands begin to crack like
Oh, dear.
glass. But they don't fall apart. In fact, it looks like the fractures of that reality that you saw, Jason. But they seem to be connected, but still cracked. And he holds his hands out, and you vanish. Weston, you wake up in your bed. Lucas, you wake up in yours. And I'm sorry, but I think it's time that I relinquish control.
Oh.
Storyteller, you can come back now. I'm sorry. You disappeared for a moment, Jason.
What?
Hello. You can't hear me, but you are currently eating dinner with your family. With your mother, your father, and James. At a different house. Dominic O'Neill's house, actually. The officer. You are sitting there with you're sitting next to his daughter. And his wife is sitting across from your mother. You're eating dinner, as I said.
Wait. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to... Why are you here? You're not a part of this story. How did you get here? I'm sorry. Your story is not of my control. You're home. Remember that.
Who's talking?
You can't hear that. I'm sorry. Jason, we're focused on you. What would you like to do? Did you freeze again?
Maybe it's me, probably.
Okay. But yes,
Yes, it would seem so.
what would you like to do? Did you hear everything I said?
Oh, that's why my computer's connected to it.
Oh. Why is that? Oh dear. Wait. I need one of you to speak. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry. Hello?
Yes, I can
Testing,
hear
one,
you.
two.
You're just frozen.
I can.
Aaron?
There you go. Yeah,
And
I can hear you.
There, now you're
Good.
Now you're live. You
But
froze
did you
there
hear
for a bit.
everything
Connor
I
hadn't,
said?
but you did.
Actually, you did. You froze.
No.
Okay, I said you are with your parents and James, eating dinner with Officer O'Neill, his wife and his daughter. You're a What's after? You're a sophomore, correct? Oh dear. Connor, are you frozen? Okay, never mind. Sorry.
It was you that froze, yeah.
Well, to me,
Dang.
you froze.
But Connor
Oh,
didn't
are you
freeze for
talking
me,
to
so therefore it was you
No.
that froze.
I'm trying to talk to Carson.
oh,
Anyway.
Okay. You are eating dinner with Officer O'Neill and his family, with your family. Is 15 a sophomore or a freshman?
sophomore.
Okay, then Jason, you're a sophomore.
Well, either.
And,
you're in your late, you could be
yeah.
late freshman year or early
Mhm.
sophomore year.
Okay, Jason, you're a sophomore. You've seen his daughter around.
Hmm.
What would you like to do? You just came back from a strange experience.
Wait, have I like
Sorry?
sorry, you're cutting out.
Well, to me, you're cutting out quite a bit.
I didn't catch most of what you said. I'm sitting at a table with Mr. O'Neill and his daughter,
And his family.
eating dinner.
With your family.
His family.
Yes. With your
So-
family and his family. You just got back from a
Like, do
very
I look
strange
like I'm
experience.
Do I look like I've already been eating for a
Yes.
while? Meaning I've
Yes,
been
you
out
do.
for already.
But you don't remember doing
Okay.
that.
Okay. Like, all right.
You just
I just
Yeah.
All right. So I keep eating and act natural.
Okay.
And I try to figure out what's going on
would you
from.
No, you don't need to roll for that. O'Neill's daughter kind of nudges you with her elbow. So, how you liking the food? You're eating meatballs and spaghetti and meatballs. My dad told
it's
me.
awesome.
My dad told me to tell you that. Yeah. O'Neill, why did you? She's lying. That's what teenagers do. Your mother. Tell me about it. Oh my gosh. Jason lies all the time, right, Jason?
I am mother. I do not lie whatsoever.
Your brother
Do
James.
I?
Well,
No,
that's
I
a
don't think
lie.
I do. Do I?
James. Well, that's a lie.
Oh, from you? This coming from you?
Can we not? Your father. Can we not do this now, please? We're trying to have a nice, relaxing food dinner.
Wait, what's relaxing mean?
Jason, please. And you eat. Do you eat?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. You eat. Dinner's over. What would you like to do afterwards? Your parents are just talking with Officer O'Neill and his wife, and James is off in a corner playing on his phone. What would you like to do?
Now, is James the nice one? Or...
James is not
I
the
can't
nice
remember.
one.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Your Jeremy is
Yeah.
the nice one,
All right, that's the
who
nice one.
currently
Alright,
does not
cool.
live at home anymore. He works at
So I can
Russell
assume he's
Apartments.
probably still at work then. Yeah.
Definitely, he works at the apartments.
Yeah. I mean, so I pull out my phone and check the time and date to see how much time has passed.
It's
How long I've
Sunday.
lost.
It's Sunday evening. Actually, one
And
second.
when's the last I remember?
Let me check. Oh dear. For some reason, the mouse is appearing on the screen.
Why not the screen appear on the mouse instead?
It's April 17th.
God.
It's April 17th.
How long is
Sunday
that from when I last?
About a
How
few
long
hours.
is that from when I last remember?
It was
Alright,
around
so I haven't lost too
1:30
much time.
when you left. At least that's what you remember. It was around 1:30.
Dang.
It's been a few hours.
That's whack. You know what else is whack? Connor's face right now.
That is correct. What would you like to do besides looking at your phone?
So I look around. Who else is in the house besides my family? I know my parents talking with theirs.
James
Officer
and
and so-
and Officer O'Neill's daughter.
And what's his say again?
James.
James and
James and O'Neill's daughter.
Alright.
They can't see that. I'm glad they don't. You horrible person.
Nope.
Ignore him. Continue.
I'm gonna ask him what he did later. Oh,
Ask who?
anyway, okay.
Yes. Which
Hold up. I'm gonna.
Money.
Alright, so. So wait, what time did you say it was?
It's around, let's say, 7 o'clock. It's been a few hours.
You know what? I'm going to text Lucas and see how he's doing.
As you text him, what are you texting him?
Hello there. Do you have any recollection of a strange experience this
As you
afternoon?
text that, he also says the exact same thing. Why, right as you do.
Interesting.
And then he says, "What the heck, man?"
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I mean WTF.
I respond, that was really strange.
What the heck is going on?
Almost as strange as our coincidence just now.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know, man. That was really whack. Maybe we should ask Jack. Wait, was that Jack? Was that?
What?
Was it Jack that was with us?
It was not. It was
Does he work?
a Mr. Weston Newdale. He said he was from
Oh.
Universe 1. You don't know
Oh,
what universe
I-
you're in.
Never mind. I was confusing him.
Yes.
Um,
It's
was-
understandable. They had the same player.
Yeah.
And could
I
you not
remember.
put your foot on foot.com,
He's the one from.
please? You don't want anyone seeing those toes.
What do those toes
Tootsies.
anyone seeing
Those
him?
tootsies. Yes. You don't. Your mother looks back at you. Honey, get off your phone and hang out with their child, please.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's their job?
Her name is Amelia.
And what's Amelia doing?
She is currently just sitting on the couch. I don't. She appears to be turning on the TV. And grabbing a controller.
Ooh. All right.
Indeed.
I ask what game is it? What game it is? So, what game you got? What game is it?
I just wanted to play something. I was gonna figure it out when I got there. What
Alright.
do you like? We got a lot.
I mean, pretty much anything I can get my hands on.
What
Is
Uh,
Weston Newdale like
what?
still like what's going on with him real quick?
Well,
I just want to know.
right now you're home, and I do believe that is it with you actually. But you don't
Alright, well-
don't leave yet, please.
Yeah, Weston is going to just go. He's going to call Jameson,
Okay.
but yeah, I'll be done.
Okay. Please don't leave, as Patrick
I
will
won't.
Patrick will want to discuss this afterwards.
All right.
But yes, we got the Xbox, PlayStation. What do you want? I prefer Xbox, but if you prefer PlayStation, that's fine. I can play it. What do you want?
I'm
Oh,
fine
dear.
either way.
Gosh
I mean,
darn it. 1 second.
oh,
I'm sorry.
okay. I was seeing TV for a
Yes.
second, but
You
Jax.
messed some stuff up. Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
Jack
It actually
Connors.
switched our places. I was down where you were, and that's not good. But yeah,
yeah,
What do you
no,
wanna play?
it's-
we got
It's a
Halo.
nice
You
close-up.
like Halo?
yeah, sure.
Sweet.
I haven't played it like out of character, but
Yeah. For sure. I wouldn't be surprised if Jason has.
yeah, Jason certainly wouldn't have.
Yes.
Yes.
And you play. I'd like you to roll flight.
Hmm?
I'd like you to roll flight. Difficulty. Actually, no. Roll flight. Yeah,
What?
roll flight.
Sorry, I'm missing
Sorry.
a lot of what you're saying.
Roll flight. Roll flight. Yes. I'll tell
Alright.
you what you need to beat after
What?
you roll. Just roll.
5.
Well, unfortunately,
six, sorry.
she destroys
+1.
you.
What? Oh.
I rolled a 10.
What did she? What dice is that?
A
for her?
D12.
I have half that. Okay.
Yes, you do. You did roll you did get a 6, which is not bad on a D6. But yes, she destroys you. I thought you said. I know you didn't say you were good at
That
the
was-
game, but I didn't really think you were going to be this bad.
Hey, I didn't expect you to be that good.
Listen, when you're not doing school and you don't like reading,
Oh, sorry.
you
Go
have
ahead.
nothing else to do.
Sorry. I'm more of a jack of all trades kind of person when it comes to games. I don't excel at any of them. I just play a lot of them.
And that's kind of your problem. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What's your favorite game? What's your favorite game? Yeah. What's your favorite game?
I have to say.
Yeah.
I have to say Elder 5 Skyrim.
Oh, it's classic.
But
It's
that's
classic.
not multiplayer exactly, so.
How many characters you got? I got
At least
3,
4.
honestly. Time passes. It's time to leave.
And what time is it?
Around 8 o'clock, let's say. 8:15.
Okay.
Your parents are thanking O'Neill for inviting them over. And James just walks out the door with his phone. Amelia smiles and waves goodbye.
I too smile and wave goodbye then.
And you get back home. April 18th, 2016. Early in the morning. Jason, you already have a bad feeling in your stomach. Is it possible it's because of what happened yesterday? Probably. You called downstairs. It's urgent. Did you hear what I said? Sorry. You were called downstairs.
No, you were cutting out.
You're called downstairs.
Alright,
It's
alright.
urgent.
Okay, I go downstairs then in that case.
Your parents are watching TV. The news. You remember what happened last time you watched the news.
Indeed, I do.
You didn't like that time. You don't like now either.
Wait, what day did you say it was?
It's
28th?
It's the 18th. You didn't like what happened before.
April?
Yes. You definitely don't like what's going on now.
Huh.
On the news, you see,
Oh, yeah.
well, you see, the news anchor talking about a family. No, a mother and a daughter murdered. It's not good.
You're cutting out
Sorry.
terribly bad.
So sorry.
You're cutting out
I'm
really
so
terribly.
sorry. Okay. What did you hear?
Something about the news and a family?
Yes. A family. A mother and a daughter.
No. Not exactly, but I don't know.
Can you still hear me?
It wasn't really enough to understand anything.
Okay. The news anchor is talking in a somber tone. The family. No. Yes. You were just eating with them last night. Officer O'Neill's daughter and wife have been murdered.
Say again?
The detective,
Say again?
sorry, the officer, his wife, his daughter. Officer O'Neill is on the scene, but they're dead. How many tokens do you have? And would you like to ask a question?
2 tokens.
And would you like to ask a question?
Oh.
Thank you for the Minecraft music in the background.
That's not me.
No, I know. It's Connor.
Okay, is it Patrick? Oh, Connor.
Yeah, it's Connor.
I thought it was intentional, somber.
No, it's Connor, but it's fitting. Honestly.
Of course.
But yes. Would you like to ask a question?
Did you say that his wife and daughter were dead?
Yes. They were
Alright,
found
'cause you were still
at the
cutting
edge
out
of town.
Really badly.
They were found at the edge of town. But yeah, they're dead. You were just eating with them. It's strange. How could people you just met and
So,
be killed? But yes. A question?
wait, what'd you say?
A question. Do you have one? Would you like to spend a token?
You know what? I think I will.
You're back in that room. This time Chance is ready. Already standing up, with his hand outstretched. I knew you'd be back. Hello. Jason. Hi. He shakes your hand. You seem shaken. Did something happen?
Say,
You seem shaken. Did something happen? Oh, excuse me. Are you okay?
can you repeat that?
Are you okay? Did something happen? You seem shaken. Connor, you're getting distracting. Did you hear what I said? Sorry. I said, you seem shaken. Did something happen?
You didn't notice me being transported to a different universe multiple times?
Yes, I did. I couldn't do anything about it. It was out of my control. Is that why you're afraid?
My gosh, the internet is so much worse than
It
normal.
is, and I don't know why. I don't think it's on my end, too.
It actually was on your end earlier.
Well, to be honest, you're
Because Connor
glitching
and I
a
were
lot more than I
Still
am.
talking while you were.
Okay. But still. He asked, sorry, is that why you're afraid? You didn't hear that, did you?
Sorry, is that why you're
Afraid.
nothing else?
Scared.
I'm also partially shaken by the death of half the family I was with last night.
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were eating with them. I was focused on other things. Sorry.
It's not your fault.
Your question? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be insensitive, but
It's
you can't come here
it's
without
alright.
having
Yeah.
a question.
I am here for a reason.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. How did I get there?
You were taken. It was out of. I don't know. You were taken by something. Or maybe you were pulled along while something else was being taken. I'm not entirely sure. But you were taken because Buck was taken. And you were close.
With him.
Yes.
Alright.
But I'm not sure why Lucas was. Must be the same reason. It's possible that you were taken because you're a part of a story. And Buck...
They said that because I could
Yes.
shards, I was able to help against the void.
Yes, the Void. That is a dangerous being. Do you have another question? Is that all? I wish I could help.
Why couldn't I remember this afternoon, but it seemed like I was still there to everyone else? It seemed like
Because
no one
you
else
were.
seemed odd that
You were there. But...
And-
your mind was elsewhere. Similar to what happened before. But this time...
before I was just unconscious, unable to move, unable to respond to anything. So
Yes.
why is this time different?
That's a question I cannot answer. And that's a new occurrence.
Did I get another one?
Would you like to go 3 layers deep? Are you sure? Do you want to go 3 layers deep? You don't know what'll happen. I can see the gears
Take
turning.
a risk or not. I'm trying to decide whether or not to take a risk.
Yes,
And then I'd have
you
to
could
figure out
f-
a question
yes.
as well.
you could feel your connection to your home lessening and your connection to this place increasing.
Do I have to be pulled to somewhere else?
What? I heard what you're.
Do I have
yeah.
to be pulled
I heard
somewhere
your
else to go
question.
there?
For you, you can feel your connection to this place increasing even more. You're losing grip on reality. But for you, yes, you cannot go of your own volition.
You're
But you must be
I-
taken.
cannot.
But you cannot do it yourself.
You're cutting out.
Sorry, you can't. You can't do it of your own volition. You cannot. But there are forces at work that can, and have, and they're dangerous. I would not suggest you asking any more questions. Unless you don't want to go back home.
I didn't really hear what you said, but essentially what I'm guessing you said was I can't do it on my own, but there are forces that can that are dangerous,
Yes.
so I shouldn't.
Yes. I also said,
What?
and
Ask
also
what?
your connection to
Alright.
this place is increasing.
You also said that it's too
Yes.
dangerous.
You
So
probably shouldn't ask
you
any more questions.
basically, and also I should stop.
Okay.
Okay, so before I leave, I
Okay.
turn and try to open the door.
It is locked. As always.
Figured. I just want
Trust
to
me,
give
I've
you a
tried
shot
to do that.
before I left.
Many a time.
Well, but I've been on the other side.
Before you leave, would you like
So-
some tea or
Getting
before you go? I can't hear you.
Yes, I would. I would love some tea.
As a cup appears in his hand, and he hands it to you. And you're
Nice.
back in your room in that time with a cup in your hand.
With the cup of tea in my hand, yay!
And that
Oh, that's nice.
is where we're going to end.
Wait, first, can you describe the cup? Or,
No.
like,
That's not important. Today we're in a
it is
That's
very
where we're going to
important.
end
I have a new
this
cup. I have
special
a new teacup.
this
and it's
special
highly
episode.
important.
of Fallen Heroes.